Today I'm going to be showing you the easiest way to complete the Liberty Falls Easter egg in Black Ops 6 Zombies solo in under 30 minutes. This is a guaranteed method with no gobblegums, glitches, mystery box, or teammates, but you can definitely speed it up if you have any of those. So let's get straight into it. For your class setup, you're going to need to equip a gun with a suppressor, you're going to need decoy grenades, and preferably Aether Shroud if you have it unlocked. First thing you're going to want to do off spawn is activate this accelerator. This is going to inject the zombies with Pablo Escobar's finest and speed up everything. Now you just want to kill everything as quickly as possible up to about round 7 or 8. The only goal right now is speed and 1250 salvage. Make sure you have that suppressor on your gun so they drop more, and as soon as you have 1250 salvage, save a zombie and turn off the accelerator. If it takes you longer than round 8 or 9 to do this, just restart. It's taking too long, you f***ed up. Once you have that and a zombie saved, you're going to want to run up here and crack this door open. Hey, make sure you turn the accelerator off. Do not forget that shit. Then come up to this crafting table and craft a mangler arm. I like to run up here and grab stamina up because half this process is the Boston Marathon. Now we're going to wrap back around to the other side, open up this door, and head to the electronics store. Blow down that door like a no-knock warrant and search the piles until you find the wires. Now run up this way towards the church and nab that water valve and head straight back to the bowling alley. Pop the cover off, slap the valve on, and immediately start turning it. Once the zombies get too close and start hitting you, throw out your decoy grenade and get straight back to turning it. This should get you about halfway through, and once they're back, you can activate your Aether Shroud and finish it off. If you don't have the Aether Shroud, that's fine. Just lead the zombies away from the valve and run back and keep turning it a couple times. You should be fine. They're all gonna burn. Make sure you grab this gauge and head up to the church. If you got enough to pack a punch, go for it. If not, no worries. We'll do it later. End the round, and now we're just gonna hang out in the cemetery for the groundskeeper to spawn. It usually takes about a round. Just make sure you're looking out for him in the area, and eventually you'll see him limping around. He's hard to miss. Pop him in his bean, grab the keys, come down to this tool shed underneath the zip line, and steal the handbrake like a little thief. Now you can take the zip line here leading to the bank roof, and then hit the next zip line to bring you back to spawn. Head into that motel by the spawn to craft this big ass thing and walk out to the left. We're going to be collecting these Aetherella dolls along the way, so the first one you're going to find is right on the side of the building here on the motel sign. Suck that up with the wonder weapon, and once you get that, you're going to want to head over to the comic book shop right across the street from the electronics store. There's going to be 4 more dolls in here to collect. 1 here by the door, 1 here by her big statue, 1 here on the windowsill, and 1 on this shelf. And before you leave, there will be an LTG part in the ceiling here that you gotta collect. Once you get that, you should be good to go. Head up past the bank and climb up onto the roof, and if you look across the street, there's another doll sitting on this AC unit. Suck that up. Now, on the same roof, you're gonna want to go to the other edge and jump off onto this white van and then aim at this window. Start shooting it with the wonder weapon and you'll collect another part. Now head back up to the church and interact with whatever the f this thing is called, and you'll get flashbanged real quick. Now you can look up onto the balcony and see the last port you need to collect. Now that you've got all those, take the zip line back to the bank roof and craft the LGT device. Oh yeah, and at some point I grabbed Jug too, so throw that somewhere in the equation. I don't know. Head to the cemetery, stand on this tornado like a storm watcher, and interact with it. You'll have to defend this crystal for 60 seconds, so equip your super sucker and show these zombies a good ass time. Once that's done, it's gonna spawn a boss, either this weirdo or a mangler, and you can start putting some shots into him and fighting him. Just do not kill him. You'll have to go back into the church and grab this canister out of the device. Now you're gonna be in limp mode for a little bit, so try not to get trampled along the way. You're gonna walk down the street until you get here where this little round slot is and plop the canister on top. Now you'll want to get this guy nice and weak until he's glowing purple. Once he's lubed up, activate this trap and lure him in and finish him off. This will suck the soul out of him like your ex, and you'll just need to pick the device back up and bring it back to the church. Throw that in the machine and it pops out a baby monitor. There's going to be 3 turrets you need to activate. The first one is just past this tool shed where the handbrake was. Equip the device and see what color the screen is. If it's green, make sure the turret is red. If it's red, make sure the turret is green. It's opposite day. If it's yellow, then just make it yellow. Now just run back up to the zip line and ride over to the roof of the bank. You're going to want to open up this door and hop down to the lower roof. We're going to do 2 things here. Prime this other turret to the correct color and grab this doll that's hiding on the roof across from you. Once that's done, head back up to the bowling alley. Just out in front of this bus, there will be another doll that you need to suck up on this sign. Once that's done, head up to the stairs and onto the grass here and prime the last turret. Now, head back up to the cemetery, pick this thing back up off the ground, and zipline all the way back to spawn again. This thing in the back will have another canister on top of it, so just grab that and place it on the nearest slot right here. Now you're gonna come over back in front of the electronics shop and start the trial again. Defend that with the super sucker, make sure the zombies don't damage it, and if you do it right, another boss will spawn. Same thing here, fight him, get him weak, lead him over to where we put that other canister, and activate the trap once he's purple. Do this like the last one, kill him inside of the radius, and boom, you're done. Grab this canister and head back up towards the church. Along the way, I like to grab some stims and extra armor plates from the workbench because we're about to do the final fight. Place it back into the machine and you're almost ready to start. There's just one more doll on the windowsill on the outside of the church here. Do not fully pick it up, you idiot. We're saving it. Carefully drag it into the church that is waiting here at the entrance. Now, if you have any salvage or points left over, upgrade everything as much as possible real quick, and when you're ready, we're gonna interact with the machine here and start the fight. There's no turning back now. Hopefully you're ready to square up because the doors are gonna close. It's basically gonna be World War Z, so just breathe, relax, train them in circles, shoot them with the wonder weapon. Once you start getting overwhelmed, just crack your Aether Shroud. In this case, I had a mutant stim, and focus on killing the elites like the manglers and everything else. You should be able to complete the first wave, and you'll know when you did it when a max armor or a max ammo drops. Now everything is gonna get easy. Once this second wave comes, kill off what you can for as long as you can, but do not let yourself die. Once you start getting overwhelmed and you've done what you could, come back to this doll and suck her up. Congratulations, you're now invincible for pretty much the rest of the fight. Just laser beam everything for as long as you can until it runs out, and if the fight isn't over, it'll be pretty close. Now, one of my manglers in here dropped another upgrade, so that was cool, but don't worry if you don't have one, the wonder weapon will do just fine. Once you kill the last elite, boom, you're done. It's going to down you for the cutscene, so please don't punch your monitor when that happens. It's normal. And you have successfully completed the Easter egg. I did this in 28 minutes because I'm just as slow as my teachers thought I was going to be, but if you follow these steps, you should be good to go. And because we did it in under 30 minutes, this will award you with a classified Dark Ops player card that you can flex on your idiot friends who haven't seen this video. Make sure you leave a like if this helped you out. If not, hey, f it, I'm not going to force it. By the way, I'm going to be posting a full, unedited gameplay of this entire 28-minute run. So if the edits were too fast for you and you want the full step-by-step to study, go check that out right here.